Mr. Chairman, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a review of a book of poems by Right Honorable Orok Otu, a poet, a politician, a sportsman and an administrator, a good husband, a wonderful father, an advisor to the Oba of Calabar, and Offiong, he got a view, and a Daida Offiong Duke. Currently, the chairman of the Cross River State Sports Commission. Mr. Chairman, sir, my mission here is to review just one book, representing all the other books. I am here to review a collection of poems titled My Song. I did not come to praise the poet, but as I read through these poems, I could not stop admiring the ingenuity of a very inventive and resourceful person. If you have the opportunity to read through My Song, then you will understand where I'm coming from. Right Honorable Orok Otu Duke is clever. He is very skillful and can only be called and addressed as a man with hyper ingenuity. Right Honorable Orok Otu Duke is a poet who is gifted in the perception and expression of beautiful lyrical lines. His capacity in writing can be called creative, and he has great imagination. This goes with the sensitivity along with eloquent expressions. After reading through these collections, we will call him the following names. Orok Otu Duke is a bard. He is a rhymer. He is a lyricist. He is a versifier. He is a maker. He is an elegist. Poets and painters, like musical artists, are comparable. They have a divine influence believed to be received from the sacred revelation. They have a force of influence that inspires their audience. My Song is a beautiful combination of poems offered to readers in a well-packaged book form. The cover design is very attractive with the title My Song and Other Poems. Apart from the preliminary pages, the body of the books is made up of 100 pages with 72 poems. 10 out of these 72 poems are tributes to fallen heroes like Etubum Basebo, Moman Gaddafi, Chinua Achebe, amongst others. The book of poems was published in 2013 by Grasvenor House Publishing Limited, London, and is very visible as well as indexed in the internet, particularly in Scopus and Google Scholar, and several other libraries in the world. The quality of the publication is very high and meets international standards. As you pick the book of poems to read, My Song is the first poem you will come across. The poem is both fictional and non-fictional. It's about singing, which is seen from different perspectives. The central theme and message sends it to his reader is very striking. My song, my song. When we are happy, we sing. When we are sad, we sing. When we are in trouble, we sing. In good times and bad times, we sing. We sing for friends, and we sing for our enemies. Singing is very inspirational. It lifts the soul, invariably the body. The poet's ingenuity comes to play in this poem. He paints a picture of freedom, joy, happiness, success, which focuses on everyday life. The genre of this poem and every other poem in the collection is artistic, musical, and literally well composed. The style of his writing, form and content are interwoven. In my song, the poet's figures of speech and cultural context is taken into account. All the poems are unique in their different ways, but certain things are decimal. They all have rhythm and meter. It is necessary to note that the poems have deep underlying messages and often serve as analogies of important life events. Aside from the general poetic license enjoyed by Honorable Orok Otu Duke, he took time to look at metaphors, using them effectively, similes, personifications, and ironies. These literary devices help readers understand deep concepts without him needing to explain. In academic works like my song, there are flaws which are noticeable, no doubt. But I'll tell you the truth, the flaws are very, very, very minimal. The poems, therefore, were flowing from the perspective of the poet at the particular moment he was writing. However, on the whole, Honorable Orok Otu Duke did a very good writing on the poems generally. Mr. Chairman, literature has been used to document events for historical references. These include poems as well. In this compilation and collection here, there is inside this work, Nigeria at 100 years. There is also MKO for MKO Abiola. There is also the Despair, Black Sunday. This has to do with the Dana air crash. There is also Daddy Dearest, and so many others that are poems which record historical events. Also, the collection of poems is used as a medium for projection into the future occurrences. The poet in this work looks at events in the past, in the present, and what will happen in the future. Honorable Duke has used all literary skills, and his work could be compared to any other renowned poet from time, including Shakespeare, Chinua Achebe, Ben Okri, Wole Soyinka, and a host of others. He is constantly examining he constantly examines his cultural surroundings with the aim of understanding certain socio-cultural issues. The poets should be commended for displaying rare clairvoyancy, acting at variance from those who would prefer to discuss issues. Before this publication, Orok Duke had published Clementines and Sentinels. Let me end this review of my song with at least a verse of a poem in the collection Another Year. This verse states, as you await the year to close with gloom and hope for the coming year's bloom, make only promises that you will keep. this book of failure is boundless and cheap. Mr. Chairman, I declare this book suitable, appropriate, proper, apt, passable, good, satisfactory, and good enough for any reader, and therefore right for reading. I present my song to all of us. Thank you very much.